did what I was supposed to. That's not fair.
We gotta make it, but it's cozy in the rut. Too busy coping to see what we've all become. A hooded vanish stop, it got you on the run. Don't look back, his face is just the muzzle of a gun. Don't look behind you or it'll find you. Yeah, but you better run. Do I need to remind you, this is way too better than anyone. I don't recognize you, I used to like you before all that we done. Do I need to remind you, this is way too better than anyone. For the lights off and they all through a fence.
What's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome to episode 15 of the Crimson Championship Wrestling Save in TEW9. I'm BT Savage, and of course we got Max Hid Matt with us here, and we're getting ever so close. We're actually getting really close now to Dead Winter Rising. This will be the final Ignition before Dead Winter Rising, which will be next episode, of course. But trust me, this episode of Ignition is pretty stacked. We're gonna find out the #1 contender to Steen's world title. We got some killer singles matches going to happen, and of course much more.
Yeah,
If you go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead,
we're
brother.
going to have Adam Cole defend his No Limits Championship tonight. We've got the Golden Lovers in action. It is going to be insane. It is going to be an insane night of Ignition. But man, let's just get straight into it. Let's not keep him waiting any longer. Let's do it.
Let's go. And we are here, guys, with Ignition 11 in front of a sold-out crowd in the Gibraltar Trade Center in Michigan. Of course, 500 people. And as you can see, we kick off Ignition with Kevin Steen and Don Callis in the ring. As they're getting booed out the building, you know, Steen carries that CCW world title proudly around his shoulder. While Callis is obviously impressed. He's happy to be there, as he always is. As we go to the big screen, we see a video package, the replay of the closing moments of that I Quit match from End State, where Steen used the audio of Christopher Daniels saying I quit from earlier in the night in that interview, you know, tricking the referee, tricking everyone, let's be real, to stop in the match. And we actually get to see sort of after the show goes off the air, and Daniels, he realizes what's going on, and he's furious. He's pissed off. He's protesting to the referees. He's protesting to the staff. He's pissed off, man. It's a bad time for Daniels. Who knows where Daniels is? I don't know, man. But it doesn't matter because we get Steen on the mic. He's clutching at his heart. He's mockingly clutching his heart. He's pretending to be sympathetic as he says, "Oh, poor Daniels. He didn't quit. He didn't give up. He just got outsmarted." And that's the difference between a good wrestler and a champion. You see, I told the world that no matter what it took, I would walk out of End State still your CCW World Heavyweight Champion. And guess what? I did exactly that. As Steen, he holds the belt high and they're booing him. They're booing him as Steen continues. You people can cry about it. Daniels can cry about it. He can go on and on about how I robbed him. But the fact is this, when the dust settles, the only thing that matters is results. And the result is that I'm still your world champion. Because in this business, it's not about morals. It's not about honor. It's about winning at all costs. And I am the very best at that. And then Don Callis, he takes the mic and says, "Let's all give it up for your undisputed, undeniable, unbeatable world champion, Kevin Steen, everybody. Let's go." While everyone else in this company is whining and playing the victim, Steen is proving night after night why he is the single greatest acquisition in CCW history. And as Executive Director of Talent Operations, I decided to give someone else a chance to fail against him. And, you know, Callis, he continues, he says, "Tonight's main event will be a 10-man battle royal. 10 hungry competitors, 1 opportunity, and the winner will earn the right to be embarrassed, humiliated, and destroyed by Kevin Steen at Dead Winter Rising." Steen, he then laughs and says, "Oh, so go ahead, light him up, bring me your best. Doesn't matter who survives tonight, because at Dead Winter Rising, they're all going to find out the same thing Daniels learned the hard way. Kevin Steen always wins, no matter what it takes. And Steen, he slammed the mic down, raises the belt high once again, and they both walk out to a big amount of boos. But the crowd, they're hyped for tonight's main event, the 10-man Battle Royal, to determine the next number one contender for Steen's world title.
Yeah, man, it's hard not
52
to be,
rated.
right? It's
Yeah.
hard not to be. 10 men, one opportunity.
Exactly. 52 rated promo there.
For sure. It's now time for tag team action. It's going to be our opening match of the night, BT. It is going to be the Golden Lovers in action, taking on a bit of an interesting team. So let's get into that one. 52, by the way, here. We shouldn't skip over that, my bad. Sorry. Not the greatest segment, but it is what it is. So we get the Golden Lovers taking on Desmond Xavier and Matt Cross as Kenny Omega pins Matt Cross with a golden shower. 85 for Kenny, 79 for Ibushi, 55 for Matt Cross, and a 47 for Desmond Xavier. This isn't bad, man. This is a really, really good match, and this just goes to show the Golden Lovers are one of the greatest tag teams in the world. In this save, you know what I mean?
100%, man. Golden Lovers, they're back. You know, Kota Ibushi had his injury problems. You know, Kenny Omega was a little banged up as well, but they're back and they're here to reign supreme in the tag division.
100%, man. I mean, Kenny had to defend those both in a handicap match, so
he did.
But then we're going to cut backstage and we're going to hear from a familiar face.
Right, indeed, it is the return of Eddie Kingston. As he says, CCW, you thought you seen the last of me, huh? You thought I was done? Nah, man, I don't die that easy. I've been gone. I've been banged up. I've been sitting at home watching all these so-called stars run their mouths, talking about how they're going to carry this company into the future, and every second of it burned me up inside. He's clenched his fist, he's staring a hole into the lens and says, but guess what, man? Tonight is my night. Tonight, I step back in the ring and I fight. 10 men, 1 ring, 1 shot at glory, and you better believe I'm walking out of that Battle Royal the winner. Because there ain't a man in that locker room who's willing to go through the kind of hell I'll put myself through to win. And also says, and once I win, I'm not stopping there. No. I'm marching straight to the top. CCW World Heavyweight Championship, that's mine. That's the crown I've been chasing my whole life, because Eddie Kingston isn't just back. Eddie Kingston is coming for blood. Because tonight, the Mad King rises. Tonight, I prove to the world that CCW belongs to me. And he just slaps the camera hard and storms off as we go to a commercial. You know, the crowd's they're hyped, man. The Kingston's back. You haven't seen him in a hot minute, and he's going to be in that Battle Royal tonight, so he may win.
How's the timing of this, right? We obviously pre-book, as people know, so we're actually about a month in advance pre-booked. But Eddie Kingston actually returned today in AEW as well, so it's just kind of funny. Up next, man, is going to be a women's number 1 contenders match. We have Athena taking on an international talent from Ice Ribbon. Let's see. And in a 44 rated match, not the best, Athena wins with an O-face against Amuko Hiroshi. This ain't bad. This ain't bad. Like, what we gotta remember here is we're really building the women's division. The women's division is a build. In 2013 and 2014, of course, it is predominantly WWE TNA for women, right? And of course, don't get me wrong, international as well. But trying to bring those international over to America is a little bit hard. It's not quite got the names on the indies as it does current day. But that does mean Athena will be going one-on-one with Awesome Kong at Dead Winter Rising.
An interesting match.
It will be.
Indeed.
But up next, speaking of championships, it is going to be Adam Cole taking on ACH for the No Limits Championship.
Oh my goodness, you are correct. In a 70 rated match here, as Adam Cole defeats ACH in 13 and a half minutes with the last shot. That was defense number 2. Adam Cole retains that No Limits title. 62 for Adam Cole, 56 for ACH. A great match. Great match.
Yeah.
Good win for Adam Cole as he retains and continues his momentum. He's been on a bit of a roll lately, man. And
Yeah,
I'm going to
man.
give Adam Cole credit where credit is due. He's really stepping up here in CCW.
100%. 100%. It's a little bit of a shame that he. This sounds weird. It's a bit of a shame he's no limits champion. He could have been in that battle royal, and I think, man, he could have won it. To be honest, but
That's honestly, I agree with you.
yeah, we're now going to hear from the most dominant faction. Nah. But the most the faction with the highest potential. Let's go with that. The Bullet Club. We start off, and Matt Jackson says, "Week after week, you people have been begging for a team to finally stop the Young Bucks, the so-called Golden Lovers. Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, you two dreamers think you're changing wrestling? We already changed wrestling. We are the standard, the bar, the brand that everybody else wants to be." Nick says, "Exactly, Matty. The Golden Lovers call themselves innovators, but we've been out here cashing checks, stealing shows, and breaking necks long before Kenny decided to play tag team with his boyfriend. And let's be honest, when the Bullet Club steps in this ring, it's already game over for anybody else." The Bucks obviously laughing it off, and Prince Devitt steps forward, and he's a little bit, colder and sharper. He says, "Kenny, Kota, you two parade yourselves as if you're untouchable. But the truth is, the Golden Lovers are fragile. One broken body, one broken heart, and the whole illusion crumbles. I don't see warriors standing across from us. I see a fairy tale waiting to burn out in the cold." He then says, "But it's not just about the Golden Lovers, no. Because there's another name that's been whispered around here. A man people call unstoppable. A man people say is the future of this sport. Uha Nation." Crowd obviously pops for him. Uha's one of the boys. Devitt says, "You've got the muscles, the power, the raw athleticism, but do you have the heart to step into the ring with the real rock and roller at Dead Winter Rising? I want to find out. Uha Nation versus Prince Devitt, and when I beat you in the middle of the ring, the whole world will understand why Bullet Club is forever." They then they do the too sweet hand gesture, and then the Golden Lovers music hits. But like it's just them messing around, like just completely taking the piss as the Young Bucks do. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool segment. 56 there. Bullet Club. This is a build. This is the definition of a build. You could argue that oh, but if you did this, they get 70 ratings, they get 80 ratings. We wanna build these boys up. You know what I mean? They're not just gonna be wrestling. They're also gonna cut promos. We're not just going for highest ratings in this. You know what I mean? So, of course,
we obviously found
down the line, we would love to get huge ratings, but it's all building.
I agree, and obviously in that segment there, Devitt challenging Uha Nation. It's gonna be a very interesting one there. I will say that.
For sure.
But it is time for the main event, the big 10-man battle royal, to determine the number one contender for Kevin Steen's World Heavyweight Championship at Dead Winter Rising. Let's get into that now. Oh, we love to see it. 77 rated match. Look at all these names we got in here, man. We got Eddie Edwards.
Well, I would just
Eddie
run through the
Kingston.
order of elimination. That's kind of gonna run through.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
no,
like,
true,
yeah.
true. Look, well, Shelley won, as you can see here. The order of elimination, almost 20 minutes. And we got Paul Burchill out first, Carl O'Reilly, Carl Anderson, Eddie Edwards, Will Ospreay, Keith Lee, Ricochet, Jacob Fatu. And Eddie Kingston, obviously, was the last eliminated, but Alex Shelley is your winner and will go on to face Kevin Steen. It's surprising because this is Shelley's first appearance here in CCW.
You know what's really cool?
As well.
In a 500-person sold out, I guess we'll say arena or a center, Alex Shelley, the Detroit boy himself, makes his debut.
That is poetic right there, and 77 rated battle royal.
That's really
Usually
solid.
you don't really see battle royals get that high rating
No,
usually. So
especially with
uh,
like, and not to talk bad on anyone, we got people like Osprey in there, we got Kyle O'Reilly, we got Paul Burchill. You know what I mean? It's not all big names. Even Jacob Patu right now is not a big name. You know, so that's a really cool
yeah,
rating. We got a very good gimmick as well for the cool Alex Shelley, 77. Man, this we needed this. We needed this. I will say that.
we did. We definitely did.
And we get a 74 rated show. Okay, very
Wow.
nice.
I mean, look, we did get the 73 for the tag, with the 70
Yeah,
for the Cole match,
yeah,
and the
yeah,
main event was good as well. So that was
yeah,
a good show,
for sure.
nonetheless.
Let's finish up the show. As far as I feel like here's what I'm gonna say. We've given praise to Kenny Omega a fair bit, right? I believe.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we don't normally give it to Coda. So I think we give it to Coda. Adam Cole's gotten it quite a bit. Let's give it to Shelley.
yeah. I'm with you there.
Cool. Kota Ibushi seemed pleased, and so did Alex Shelley. As far as financial, this is going to be rough, and I know it. That's not terrible. That is actually
All
not
right.
terrible. Considering we spent 16.5K, that's not terrible. I'm okay with that. Look at these ticket sales, 3.5K. We're starting to make money on ticket sales, which is nice. I'm actually okay with that. That's not bad. Popularity, we go up to a 29.
Nah. Oh, that is big. That is huge.
As people know, we are on
That
a
is...
grind to small. Now, I don't want to tell people some of the free agents, okay, that have left
No,
WWE.
no.
I'm not telling people that,
Like,
but just know that there is a few names we want to bring in that are big, big free agents that's going to make the save even crazier than it already is. But
let's
yeah,
just say in this time they are future Hall of Famers.
yeah, yeah,
Mm, yeah.
100%.
Mm.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys for sticking around watching. This has been a really, really big episode. We get up to a 29. We're nearly hitting that 30 pop. Man, thank you all for watching. I'll see you out there at Dead Winter Rising. I'm going to kick it over to BT for the official outro.
Yeah, Matt, you are correct. Honestly, thanks for anyone sticking around here. Um, we appreciate you a lot. Hit like on the video if you did. Comment down below your thoughts on this episode, your thoughts on the series. Tune in next episode, as Matt said, Dead Winter Rising, big pay-per-view. Share this video and share this series around with the TW community. Give it some love, man. We appreciate you guys. Then until next time, I'm BT Savage. This is Max Hit Matt, and we'll see you in the next episode of Crimson Championship Wrestling.